Hello, this is Alex Polyakov from DBOS, and this video is all about our unique time travel capabilities. DBOS Cloud lets you replay past production traces and query your database at a specific past point in time. We'll show you a few ways you can use these features to make debugging much simpler and get a precise understanding for how your database changes over time. First, we'll do some time travel debugging. We'll use the widget store, which is an open source demo app available in our DBOS demo apps repo. We'll be using VS Code. You need to install the DBOS Time Travel Debugger extension and open up the apps directory. This app is all about consistently tracking store inventory, even during crashes and order cancellations. This function decrements the inventory when a new order comes in. And what we're going to do is add some code here before and after the decrement to query the current inventory count and print it to the console. We'll set a breakpoint here, and now we'll turn on the debugger. There's a few ways to start the debugger. One of them is to navigate to the monitoring dashboard, go to a particular region of time that we're interested in, select the workflow, and say debug this workflow. This takes us back to VS Code, and the debugger starts and hits our breakpoint. We can now step over the code, and we see that at this time, when this trace ran a few hours ago, the inventory was initially 8 and then went down to 7. So to recap, we've added new read queries to our existing code and reran a trace from the past. This is a unique capability that DBOS offers, unlike traditional trace-based debuggers. Under the hood, this debugger uses something we call the time travel proxy. And for interactive time travel, we can access the proxy directly. Here it is started in VS Code already by virtue of our debug session. We can also download it independently as a standalone executable. The proxy runs on port 2345, so we can simply do something like this: PSQL to localhost on that port 2345. At first, this looks like a regular database connection. I can do select star from products and see my current inventory count is 5. However, this connection offers a special command called DBOS-TS. This command lets us navigate to a specific point in time, for example, 8 p.m. yesterday. I run that, and now if I run select star from products, my inventory count is 12. So whether you're troubleshooting or reporting on a specific time period, this lets you explore your data at a specific point in time with any read query. Finally, let me show you how you can query provenance data to produce a historic report of every single change to this table and the IP address of the client responsible for each change. Here's a script that runs this query. We don't use our time travel proxy this time. We connect directly to our database instance, but we connect to a special database that's suffixed with _dbos_prov. This is the Provenance database that has special tables. One of those is transaction outputs. Another one is workflow status. Finally, there is a products table. That's kind of a mirror of the products table in our main database. But this table contains data for each row that is changed and a transaction ID that changed it. From the transaction outputs table, we take the created at timestamp. And from the workflow status table, we take the request payload and extract the IP address. Finally, we join these on the transaction ID column, and the result looks something like this. This is a detailed historic report. There's a row for each time we changed our data and the inventory count at the time. The source IP column has the IP address of the client that made the change. So I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of time travel in DBOS. Thanks very much for watching.